Hey, ladies and gents, we are back with a little bit better quality in the mic. I finally got it a little bit better, like a teensy little bit better. It's not really that much better. It kind of sounds the same, except a little bit more better. Just yeah, it doesn't pick it doesn't pick up as much stuff as it used to, and yeah, so that's that. Let's go and jump into the video for today, and starting in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so guys, this is actually not long enough to be an actual story or anything like that, so don't take this as a story time. I probably am going to put it as a story time, but it's probably not going to be too much of a good story time. Almost, so yeah. So there's this old lady, right? She's not old, she's like 35, 40 years old, somewhere between there. And she's pretty nice most of the time. I never really noticed her because I never really noticed stuff whenever I was skating. Whenever I'm skating, all I think I'm looking at is the road in front of me and behind me. Because if there's a car coming up behind me, I want to know it. I don't want to just ride in front of them and be annoying. So yeah. So she never really noticed me, and I never really noticed her, but that's not really the point. So me and my friend, I'm going to change his name. His name's going to be Christopher. Not Christopher. Christopher, this story. So one day, me and Chris are riding our skateboards down the road, and to one of my friends who's actually named that name. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about this other kid who's next door to me. We're both riding down the road. We're both skating. We're going like 15, 20 miles per hour, right? So pretty fast on a skateboard. But you got to remember, we're flying. We can't just stop. Honestly, 20 miles per hour isn't really actually that fast, but it's fast for whenever you're on a skateboard, okay? So we're skating. Out of nowhere, we hear like a lady just yell, "Get out of the way!" Turn around. There's this car that's been creeping with us for like 10 minutes, and we're like, "Why don't you just honk at us?" And she's like, "Cause I don't want to wake people up." We're like, I'm going to tell you this real quick. That's kind of a stupid answer. You don't want to wake anyone up. It's 3 in the afternoon. If you don't wake people up, that's their fault that they're still asleep. Don't even blame us. So we're like, okay, so I'm going to turn left. Like, we start, like, driving off to the left side of the road, right? Because, obviously, she could have just drove right past us. We weren't going to turn or anything like that. Because whenever we turn, we usually put our right arm out and kind of just, like, wave that way. Or, like, point that way with our finger. But we don't just point that way like that. We're kind of like y'all honestly can't really see my face. I don't know why I just said like that. But we kind of like point that way and keep on. We kind of like put our finger up and right, over and over again. And then they kind of catch the hint. Oh, they're turning right, so they kind of slow down for us. And yeah, that's how we just roll. So we're like, "Ma'am, you've rode behind us so many times. You know when we're gonna turn. Like, are you that stupid?" And we just start turning left, and guess what she does? She starts turning left with us. Like, we're going onto oncoming traffic. There's no cars coming, obviously, because it's like 3 in the afternoon. Everyone's at home, or they're coming home. And we go over there, and she starts turning with us, and honks at us, says, "Get out of the way." And we're like, "Ma'am, you just told us to get out of the way." And she was like, "Out of the road." And my friend Chris just popped off, and he was like, "Dude, you could just ride right past us all this time. You could have honked your horn. We wouldn't have been offended by it at all. And now you're trying to tell us to get off of our boards." We're going like 15 miles per hour. He obviously did not say this to our face. He said this after it all happened. And yeah. So we just stopped, okay? We couldn't stop. Like, we kind of had to slow down by a lot, which is something I never really got. If you don't want there to be a skater near you, then just don't go outside. Why? If you don't want people skating, you cannot control it. It's not my fault that you're too fat and lazy. Now all your childhood, now that you're like 55 years old, you cannot do anything but sit there and rot and die. It's not my fault, man. You should have learned while you were still young. Now that you're old and fat, it's probably going to be really hard for you to learn how to skate now. But you can still do it, so just get your lazy butt up and do it. And, like, my bad that you were abused whenever you were a child. Obviously, I'm not really meaning any of this. You know what I mean. But anyway, so, yeah, we finally turn. They're like, "Okay, bye." And they just drive off. Like, they just drive past us. And my friend was like, she tried to hit me, and I was like, bro, she didn't try to hit you. Well, she kind of did, but you get what I'm talking about. Hopefully you're not that dumb that you don't understand what I'm trying to say. And yeah, so we just stopped, get off our boards, and we're like, you know what, dude, let's just go to the school parking lot. So we just go to the school parking lot for the rest of the day and skate there, because obviously no one's gonna go in the school parking lot, because that even scares us. We're terrified of that place, bro. That place is scary. So, matter of fact, I think grown-ups are scared of that too. That's scary. That's just scary. So yeah, that all happened. Now I got personal beef with her, and honestly, one of my friends, what are we gonna name this dude? Because obviously, I don't want to give him a fake. I don't want to give him a fake name, but I honestly don't want to give off his real name, so I have to give him a fake name. Jonathan. Let's just call him Jonathan, okay? So one day, Jonathan also has personal beef with this woman. He was walking down the street and all that, and she like backed up really quick and almost hit him, and she yelled out, "Get out of the road!" And he went, "Ma'am, what do you want? What else do you want me to do? Like, it's concrete. I can walk on the concrete if I want." And she was like, "No, you can't. It's public. It was private property." And he was like, "Ma'am, it's a public road," and all that. And they just got into it and all. And she was like, "What if you'd have been hit?" And he was like, "Well, what are you gonna tell her if you would have hit me?" And all that. So yeah, basically now I have beef with her. Hopefully she does not give me any more, but if she does yell at me now, at least I got content out of it. So yeah, hope you all enjoy this video. Like and subscribe. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're not, hope this video helps you. Sorry about that. I just had to do that because whenever I mess up, I have to restart my words. And usually restarting my words, starts off with a or a like that or something like that. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And if you're not, hope this video helps you. Sorry for that burp in your ears. Bye.